Good morning, my name is Paula. Could you tell me your full name, please?
Hi Paula, I am Óscar Lancheros Sánchez.
Okay, and why shall I call you?
You can tell me Daniel.
Okay, Daniel. So now, in this first part of the exam, I'm going to ask you some questions about photographs. Do you like taking pictures?
Wow, this is very important topic for me. So ever since I was child, my desirable profession was to be a photographer. I have an iPhone, and with this cell phone, I have taken the photos I always wanted to take. So for me, taking picture is a passion.
Very interesting, Daniel. So now, what type of photos do you like taking?
Okay, this is interesting topic, and to be honest, until now I have no talking about it because I like to take a variety of picture. I like to take picture of beers. I like to take picture of people. I like to take picture of landscapes. So I like to take picture of a lot of things.
What do you do with photos you take?
Okay. Well, first he checked the photos that were saving for the future and deletes the ones that I don't like. The photos that I like the most, I share them on my Facebook and Instagram accounts. And the ones he didn't leave on my cell phone, a few years ago, I used to print the photos that I liked the most and left them in my room. But now, since everything is digital, I don't like it anymore.
Okay, Daniel, what you tell me is very interesting. Now, my question is, do you like people taking photos of you?
Okay, this is a hard question for me to answer. I will be completely honest here. I mostly don't allow others to take random photos of mine. However, if I am with a group of people I know, I done opposite. And for example, in my best friend took a picture of me whenever she's ready to take a shot. I overhear her.
Okay, now let's move on to the second part of the exam. I'm going to give you a topic and I would like to talk about for 1 or 2 minutes. Before you start, you will have 1 minute to think about it, what you're going to say. You can make some notes if you want. Do you understand?
Yes, I understood you.
Okay, so I would like you to describe a day when you thought the weather was perfect. On the screen, you can see the image of what you need to do. Remember, you have to 1 or 2 minutes to prepare everything.
Okay, I understand. I am going to use a notebook to write. Okay. Uh, um, where in this day, water is like okay. Um, who this page? Hmm. Okay. Okay. This page. During the what you did during the day. Okay. Because I am sorry that uh, mm, mm, This is difficult. Um, by water. Water this day. Okay. Um, I don't know. Oh yes. Okay. When about okay. Okay. Okay, Catherine.
Okay, are you ready? Alright, remember you have 1 or 2 minutes for this, so don't worry if I stop you. I will tell you when the time is up. Can you start speaking now, please?
Of course, Catherine. I'm going to read to write in this moment. Okay. Well, who doesn't like nice weather? I think that we all do, except of course, we hosts don't get the opportunity to enjoy such a nice or perfect weather that often. But today I would like to talk about a day when I thought that weather was impossible. Thank you for this great quick art topic. Now, before I go to describe my version on a perfect weather, it is important to understand that the different people have different ideas about perfect weather, depending on where one is born or grown up. So anyway, talking about a day when I thought the weather was used to excellent. I experienced such a perfect day about a few months ago when my company invited me to the Jaime Duque Park. At that time, the sun was beautiful. There was almost no humidity in the air. The temperature was so pleasant that I could catch the smell of nature. That pleasant smell that normally in a scenic can't be perceived. Uh, Finally, there was a little breeze. In fact, thought that I could stay longer and feel the perfect weather of my life. Even though I walked for several hours to see the park, I still thought that the weather was perfect that day, mainly because it made me feel very alive.
Okay, thank you, Daniel. It's very interesting. So we have been thinking about a day perfect, and now I would like to ask you some questions related to this. Okay, so what type of weather do you people in your country dislike most? Why is that?
Well, weather control experience in rainy season. We all know that the water in Bogota is cold. Every cold is the fridge. Even though the people of Bogota know that this year is cold, the rains are not too early leaking. They love the sun, but they are also droughts that sometimes cause problems. In conclusion, I think that in Bogota, we dislike rain more.
And what type of jobs can be affected by different weather conditions and why?
Okay, jobs which require employees in a city to stay outside, communicate with people, or visit different factories and offices are mostly affected um, by the adverse weather condition. And so in rural areas, fishermen and farmers cannot continue their works due to unusual weather as well. Okay, in fact, everyone wants a shiny and comfortable weather to go to their office, workplace, and any exception can cause discomfort.
Are there any important festival in your country that celebrate a seasons or type of weather?
Yes. In Colombia, there is a tradition of raising a kid in the month of August. August is a month where there are a lot of winds, and this make it easier for a kite to fly. So this tradition is very beautiful because it's the people go to the parks as a family to enjoy this time.
Okay, so how important do you think it's for everyone to check what next days where will be and why?
Okay. The water greatly affects the daily routine and social of each individual. Everyone has a plan for the day. Um, I had an and if you don't prepare properly of the weather forecast, your day can simply be ruined. That is why everyone should look of the weather forecast for next day and prepare the content. I myself regularly check the weather forecast in Google and plan my days ahead.
And for you, what is the best way to get accurate information about the weather?
Large, reliable web service providers are currently the best source for this. Google, for example, El Tiempo are some of the most trusted weather forecast service providers that cover almost every city and country in the world. Um, underworld to offer their service. With the great popularity of smartphones, many authentic applications have also emerged to provide this service. News about the weather forecast on TV channels is also reliable, but in my opinion, less convenient to follow.
Okay, so how easy or difficult it is to predict the weather in your country and why?
Okay, well, it's not that difficult these days, and many solid prediction of storms and disasters have saved countless people in recent years. However, it wasn't not that easy only a decade ago when the weather forecasting department had to rely on primitive devices. With the advancement of satellite and computer technology, this has become easier and more accurate.
Okay, thank you, Daniel. This is the end of the speaking test.